We're making a few adjustments to the shower. I want this more inset instead of the shelf here. I just felt it got in the way. And then we're also going to move the shower head facing here. So it comes right at you, and this will be built into the wall. Just like that, see? We need to cut this out though.
Yeah, well, we need to cut that out. We need to make this just a tiny bit wider, but it's about 10 1/4 inches.
Okay, just cut it off for a second. We've got the hole cut. We're gonna put the shelf in here, but it's obviously gonna be cut. And this is where the hot water heater is going, and it's gonna be encased. We're moving the barrels now, but we're having to transfer the barrel because this one's not in its proper place. This one is, so we're transferring the water into this one using the transfer pump. We've got both barrels in place where they belong. These two openings here will be for where we put the pump in, and these will be the inlet for the rainwater to come down. It's going to be like a jigsaw puzzle. I actually bought all the pieces and decided what I needed, but I still have to put it together. Okay, so there are two different kind of thread patterns on these barrels. There's the big one, which is this one, and then the fine one, which is this one, which matches what I had bought, so thank God. I can just screw those in and get that started. Although I'll have to make this the inlet for the pump, and this is going to be the inlet for the rainwater. We're just testing to make sure that the pump will go all the way down, and it does. It hits the bottom, and it still can plug in there.
If you fill this barrel first, and it gets full, and then you seal this, won't it make the water go to the second barrel?
Right. But the problem is, right here, that this has to be because of the height there in order for the water to rise. So that's why I bought this here, right? Because I had to put the pole here, or the tube, taller than these pipes so that it will overflow. But the thing is though, is I'm going to it's not even a sealed system, so this is what the end product here looks like. Well, not really. I still have to put a tube there. And then it's going to connect. I guess I'll show you when it's done. Now that it's on the shelf, I'm going to have to cut this out, but all I have to do is cut out just a little bit here and here, just so that you can get to the buttons. Okay, there it goes. Now it's flush with the wall, and no more shelf here. You just press the power button and start, and we're ready to go. That looks so much better. Are you going to take a shower there, huh? You can take a shower? This definitely makes it more roomy in there, and I like how it's flush against the wall. We are going to build a cabinet for this, so it'll protect it from the weather. But we have to make sure, because this is a vent here, so we have to make sure that we have to cut an access hole here, and we can put a screen over it. And they are on both sides. The shower head was installed over here, but I think it makes more sense right here, right underneath the unit. So that's where we are going to install it. But we have to install this board first. We have the board installed here, and we're going to put the shower head on there, and then connect the shower head to the machine. You want me to hold that for you?
Well, do you have a preferred height?
Actually, a little
that's
higher.
More than enough for me.
Yeah, a little higher. There we go.
I'm just putting it part way in initially.
That's cool. Alright, that looks good. I think that's going to be it for the inside of the shower, except a few more decorations. I'm still making more of those metal flowers there. So that's all I'm going to pretty much add to here. And then do a little painting. We have to paint the toilet seat. But other than that, it's just mainly decoration. Everything else is done. I'm so happy. So happy that this is put in. Thank you, Rady. No, nobody's used it. Nobody's really here on the property. So I need to empty that out so we can put stuff in there. There you go. Get in there. There we go. Ta-da! Then it's sloped a little down as well. It's gonna fill up this 55-gallon first, and then it'll overflow into this one.
Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. 'Cause I hope that I'm not showing how I feel for her, but she won't feel the same for me. I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the two of us, just the two of us. But I know I have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before, but she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na, never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one who got lost inside the blue of those eyes. I've gotta let her go. I know it won't be easy. I wanna hold her close.
Look, we have snow. How beautiful. Not much, just a light covering. It definitely snows more than this here. I've seen it in picture, but never in person. I just wanted to check and see how my garden's doing and the few plants that I planted. They seem to have survived. I think it's supposed to be even colder tonight, so I'm probably going to cover them up. Oh wow, I don't know if you can see in the distance there, but all the mountains have a light covering of snow. Can't even see the San Francisco peak, it's covered in clouds. Snow, snow everywhere. I love snow. This will only last for about 2 days though. It's supposed to warm back up, which is nice. I don't want to actually live in the snow, but I like to see it every once in a while. Momo, you ready to bear it? You got your jacket on? Shake it off. Alright, go ahead. Oops. Good girl. Go pee pee. She's like, oh, this is cold. What's all this? You've been in snow before. Oh, wow. It's snowing. Pretty heavy. But it doesn't seem like it's sticking, though. Oh. It's coming from the southwest. So pretty. Oh, yeah, it's not pleasant to walk into. Let's go this way. So pretty. So beautiful, but cold, cold, cold. Since it's snowing more, I went ahead and covered up the garden and all the herbs, just to be on the safe side. And I put the big plants in here, just out of the snow. It's only supposed to last a couple days, so they'll do fine in here. Good morning, Kellogg. Got your little sweater on. It's really pretty. Oh, look. You can barely see the sun. It's not quite a winter wonderland, but I think it will be by tomorrow. I'm excited to see. Okay, I'm gonna go inside and hang out in the furnace in the warmth. We had a visitor this morning. No, not a human, but the furry kind. Let's see if he's still there. Yep. So that is a baby pack rat. We're gonna relocate him. I mean, it is the bedding that you use for hamsters and stuff. Probably trying to find a warm spot. But he's just kind of nestled in there. Good morning, Kellogg. Kitty, kitty. So, here it goes. Let's see, is he awake? Oh yeah, he's waking up. He's like, oh no. Alright, go ahead. He used our compost bucket because I've seen some rat turdies in there. Okay, so we are gonna just relocate him. I'll take him for a side-by-side ride, and we'll try to find somewhere where there's not a homestead. Is he ready in there?
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so sad. We must merely make a start. Savannah,
What?
I'm coming. Savannah, we'll never be alone.
Ah, he will not like that.
Beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride.
You want to check out our visitor today? Hey.
I want to look in the toilet before
Wait,
you use it.
look at, come over here. We had a visitor today in the compost
no.
toilet.
Oh no. Oh no, what is it? What is it? What is it?
It's so cute.
Oh, it is kind of cute.
It looks like a, it looks like a,
in your pants. Toilet?
yeah, it's in the compost toilet.
Oh my god, it's kind of cute.
It's kind of cute though. I don't, it's too cute. I can't
No,
kill it.
don't do it.
No,
Don't do it.
no, I'm gonna go release it on the state trust
Oh,
land.
his tail is even
Yeah.
fuzzy.
I know, but it's a baby pack rat.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah,
Aw,
it's
he's
not a
using his
mouse.
little
Yeah,
face.
I know. He looks like a hamster. Anybody need a hamster?
Oh, don't tempt me now. I want a pet.
Having to kill them, but they wreck everything.
I know. That's why I'm taking him like way out to the state trust land because they are.
Sleep.
They're-
Probably $5,000 worth of damage on that van.
Yeah, they're a
That was just
nuisance.
intimidating.
That's not the one that did it. The one that
No, I
did it is actually gone now. It's deceased. We're gonna relocate it. Okay. We'll see y'all a little
All
later.
right, have fun.
That's a good idea. He's gonna have a brand
Take
new
it far.
Bye.
Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were small.
Last time we took this out, a bunch of mud got all over it and I haven't cleaned it off yet. And this just fell on me. I thought it was a mouse or something. I said, ah, they're attacking me. No mouse. Okay. So we're probably a little over a mile from the property, hoping that he will not come back, as it might not be a good situation if he does. But we're going to release him here. This is all fenced off in state trust land. There is a farm that's further up the road, but this one is state trust land, so we won't have to worry about anything. Hopefully he'll find a good home on this property. Just gonna crawl under there and try to relocate him out there, not by the road. This last wire here doesn't have any barbs on it, so that way they can get underneath if they need to. All right. You're just gonna, hey, why don't you get a little further away from the road? Like that other tree right there. And I don't see any pack rat nests over there, so maybe he can find a home over there. That'll be awesome. Somewhere where people aren't. That's good. Just leave him. No, it's okay. Yeah. He's just sitting in the shavings, the pine shavings. He found him a new bed. He doesn't want to leave it. Okay, well, we're just going to leave him to do what he needs to do. I'm having to go ahead and fix the plumbing here. This is going to be the drain valve for the rainwater collection for the shower. And Jeff is reinstalling the top of the toilet because we had to take everything apart to get the wood burnt so it would be preserved. So the whole thing, it's done. I just have to put the composting material bucket back in, and this is already waterproofed, so we don't have to worry about that. But this new board we put in here was not, so I went ahead and burnt that. Just a quick note, this stuff is very flammable. Look at, we had a mishap here because we were using the big torch in here and it just got too hot and whoosh, went up in flames, but we have water here, so I just put it out real quick. I'm probably going to rethink this situation anyways. Not that there's going to be fire in here, but I just want to rethink the situation and put wood up, maybe tile this area. Not sure yet, but definitely have to replace this. I guess that's part of life. You live and you learn. So I should have known because it's basically like straw. So it just went up like quickly. So luckily we had water. I did want to mention thank you, Rady, for doing this because this is amazing. It turned out wonderful. And also thank you, Ellie. Look, she did the little calligraphy here. Nasty TP and poopy cover. Too cute. If you've watched previous videos, you know the shower drains all the way to the tree. There's a tube that runs all the way to the tree. But along the way, it also waters these two trees here. But there is nothing that waters this tree. So the overflow for the rain barrel, we're going to make right here. And then we're also going to make it come to the center there with gravel. Hopefully it'll go that way since it slopes down that way. And these will also get rainwater. I'll be right back. Where is it? Look, I haven't seen one of these since I lived in New Mexico. And that was a long time ago.
It's like, get away from me.
It's a horny toad. Actually, we used to catch them when I was younger. They looked different. This one looks a lot different. It's blending in with the
Jimmy almost picked him up as a
the rocks.
Twig.
Oh, really?
Because he looks like one of these things, like a big.
I mean, I've actually picked them up before. I don't know if they. I mean,
He'd probably let you pick them up.
I was a kid. Oh, there he goes.
Don't go under there. Bad
No,
idea.
no.
Turn around. Turn around.
Can someone wait?
He's so cute.
I wasn't scared
He's
to.
like so
I wasn't scared to pick him up before. There you go. Oh,
so
He is cute.
There you go.
oh nice on your foot.
know you
Okay.
like
Oh, there you go.
Just don't go into the fire.
No,
okay?
moo-moo. There you go.
It's cute. It's like, this is the same color as my head.
Come on.
Do they change colors?
I didn't know. I thought they
think
were
they
all
do.
gray, but this one does look like it's a chameleon.
Well, they look like bearded dragons, and my bearded dragon changed colors.
It's all fun and games till it bites my
Especially
hand
around their heads. They
or my
change
finger.
colors.
Doesn't
they're
Sue
mad,
have
they
a
get
pet
dark.
one of those or something?
She might. I don't know.
No, she has some kind of gecko. doesn't
Oh,
she?
okay, that's right. Okay.
It's fine. Go that way.
He might hiss, but he probably wouldn't bite you, I don't think.
I'm just putting my hand down, see if he'll crawl on it. Then I'll probably freak out. I'll just leave him be. No, Momo, no. I know you. You like chasing squirrels and anything smaller than you.
Except for Jet.
Yeah, except for Jet. Well, Jet actually looks bigger than he is with all that hair
Yeah.
and the
he
fur.
does.
He looks like a big fur
But
ball.
if you get him wet, he's actually pretty small.
I'm sure. And hold them and stuff. Come on.
He's puffing up though. He's like, get away from me.
He's like, get away, I'm gonna bite you. Bite your fingers. Come on.
Lizards are usually grouchy.
They can
Yeah.
be.
He's really squinty. Right?
I've had a chameleon actually. See, I got scared for a second. I was like, ah! Come on, Jen, you want to pick him up?
It would be a
I'm not
small
picking
bite
him
if you
up.
did.
I don't know. I was
You're not a
much
spider.
braver when
Well,
I
you're
was
not a
younger.
spider, but
Yeah.
well,
And these
okay.
things are
Well,
not.
don't
You
I
gonna
mean,
try?
I used to pick up like
Yeah,
Not
don't
this
frogs and
way.
towards the
stuff.
fire.
Not this way. Go that way.
He's like, just let me someday, please.
They don't bite, right?
These spiders
Well, they
are-
can bite.
I was about to do that.
Uh-huh. Jen was the brave one. She's gonna relocate him so that way the dogs don't mess
Yeah,
with
the one
him.
that freaked out over the
I know.
the
I think
The
they're fine though.
tarantula
Yeah. Oh well, the tarantula hawks are different. Those things actually can hurt you. It's like the worst thing you can get. So, but these I think are cool. Yeah, there's that bush here. We can probably relocate them too.
You are beautiful. You go, sweetheart. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
Now he wants to stay on your hand.
Go on. There you go.
Awesome. Okay, maybe that can be your new home.
He's so cute.
He is so cute. Jason moved the trailer for me. That was right there. We've decided to do something a little different since it's going to be catching rainwater. And these are the barrels, and this is the overflow. It's going to drain into this pipe. Then we're going to put in a little drain hole there. And then the rest of it is going to come straight through here, all the way to about right here. And I'm going to do a orchard here. I do have friends that park here, so I thought an orchard right here would be nice. It's a perfect size. We could plant several trees to go right here, and they're going to be all fruit trees. Of course, we do already have the 3 amigos started, the apple trees. We're starting to bury the line in, but we leave this kind of open where they connect, so we know where it is. Then we've got this dug out. Jason helped dig this out. He did most of the end there, actually. So I'm not sure if we're gonna cover this just yet, but this, I need to get holes drilled in so it'll leak here. This will be a place where water will collect. Then we're gonna come down here, put T's in. I think there's gonna be a T there, a T here, and a T there. Well, that's actually gonna be a U. And I don't know if I'm gonna do T's. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna do the 3 points or 4 points where there's 2 here to connect, 1 that goes out that way, and 1 that comes up. So if there's no rain, I can always just shove the hose in there and it'll feed the line to water the trees. I'm filling the hose with water to test and see. Yeah, there's holes in the hose, so that should all leak down. And there's a basin to catch it, which also will leak. So there you go, it's doing what it should do. It's flowing into this basin, but I'm gonna fill this with rock as well. And I'm not sure if I'll cover this with dirt. I might actually leave this open so I can work on it. Just put some kind of like stepping stone over this. Let's see if it's flowing. Yeah, it's coming down here. So it's going all the way through. Oh yeah. Yep. It's leaking out this side.
You
All right.
put more holes or not in that section?
No, because these are where we're putting in those, they're kind of like T's, but one will be coming up so we can put the hose in it. Oh yeah, it's okay, you can stop. It's starting to come through here. Okay, so all I have to do, now I know this is working, is just fill it with gravel. Hold on. And put this down here so it funnels in. That way, if I ever need to work on this, I can. There we go. And the roots should be able to come in and use this water. Okay, so I see where this is. Need to get a little bit more rock, and then I'm gonna put a stepping stone here. So I went ahead and put a stepping stone in there, so we know where not to put the dirt. Let's get this there. That way I still have access to it. Awesome. All right. Put some dirt here. There. I'm just gonna clean the dirt off. Mash it down, mash it down. Alright, so I still have my access here. I can dig that out a little bit once we are done. We ran out of stepping stones, or I don't have any extra ones that aren't already in use. So we do have extra rocks on the property laying around. So what we're going to do is put the big rocks in. There's one here, and then the last one there. So here are the other two. These are actually concrete slabs that we found, so we're going to use those. Okay, everything is done. I'm just watering it in now, so it helps the soil to settle. And we know where all our access points are. Access points. Nice.
I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah.